Okay, here's the BL-5J charging from a Hobby King charger. This is a cheap eBay one. It says 2,250 milliamp hours. It's clearly lying. These batteries are no more than about 1,300 milliamp hours. So on our charger settings, we'll want to do LiPo charge, and we'll want at maximum 1,300 milliamp hours or milliamps. Just to be safe, I'm going to go down to half an amp. So it's a nice slow charge, and we know we're not going to kill the battery. Obviously it's a one cell. That's our charger setup. Now what I've got is just a bit of Cat5 cable, and stripped it a little, taken one of those leads out. On one end I've stripped it back, folded it over, and used some pliers to make it a nice tight fold, and then bent them back out a bit. So other angle, you can see the other one there. So in other words, it's acting as a bit of a spring, and we're going to shove that inside of the center part of that XT60. If you want to get fancy, you can solder up a connector, but this is just a quick and easy solution. The other end, I'm just going to try and refocus this. Fail. The other end I've folded over nice and tight. Try focusing there. There we go. And it's just nice and tight, folded over. You can't really see that, but anyway, it's stripped back and then folded back, so it's actually two strands. Make sure it's solid copper core cable, so one core per wire, not the stranded variety. Now we're just going to flip that one over. I'm going to try and do this with the phone in my hand. Actually, maybe I'll just pause it. Alright, we're back on. So I've stuck that in there, and it's gone in sort of nice and tight, so we know it's going to contact, and I'm using a brown wire is positive and the white brown is negative. The other end, I'm going to try and do it and hold the phone. You want to make sure that both of these are sort of lined up like so, and they're both vertical. So the fold is going vertical, so it should just slide in something like, should just click in something like that. There you go. And you slide it in not from the top but from the side, and just be careful of those contacts. I'm just going to double check it's in. Seems to be pretty good. You might just need to fiddle with that a little bit if the Hobby King charger doesn't recognise it. Maybe it's not sort of contacting very well there, but it should be fine. You might just have to bend them out a little bit, just so it makes it a little bit wider, and it'll contact the battery a bit better. Actually, I've made a mistake. The negative goes in the middle one. So let's redo that. Negative's in. Oh, come on. This is really hard to do one-handed. There we go. Okay, that's what it should look like. So positive is brown, as you can see. Okay, back to the charger. Double check the settings. It seems to be happy. And away we go. And you can see that one was at about 3.8. So it was about at storage charge, which makes sense because I had it on storage charge in the fridge. Yeah, it obviously should never go above 4.2 volts, otherwise you damage it, and the Hobby King charger will take care of that. There you go, have fun.